who can't come today. Okay, so welcome to our day 3 of English Coaching Week. So today's topic is to practice coaching sessions, mini coaching sessions in English. Okay, so my name is Dmitry Hokhlov. I'm a professional coach. I'm a teacher of English, Spanish, and German. And it's one of my projects. So I do a lot of projects for coaches connected with English. And this week we have an English Coaching Week, and I have a special program for coaches, English for professional coaches. And my third project is English Coaching Club. So, and my mission, what's my mission? I would like to tell you about my mission. My mission is to create English-speaking Russian coaching community in Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, in all over the world. Okay, so it's a little bit about myself, about my life, and about my projects. So, Oksana, Natalia, could you introduce yourself shortly? So, what's your job? Maybe you have several jobs. Where are you from? So, what are your expectations from our meeting? And what role would you like to practice today? Role of coach, client, or maybe observer? Okay.
I may start if Natalia doesn't mind. Okay, so my name is Oksana Kravets. I'm living in Kiev, Ukraine. I'm a professional coach as well from Maximum International Coaching Academy. So I heard your webinars. My basic education is in social work, and I run a project in Ukrainian country office of Clinton Foundation. And as a part-time job, I practice life coaching. I'm mostly interested in career coaching and in lingual coaching because I speak a few languages, except of English. I speak Polish, French, and I learn German at the moment.
So many languages. You speak so many languages. It's great.
Yes. Yeah. And I love it much. Regarding my role today, I might be more into observation because for me it's working day, so I might answer phone calls sometimes. That's why I have to be fully concentrated on 2 tasks, to be multitasking.
Multitasking. Okay, let's see, because we have only several people. Maybe you could combine, to practice one role and answering your phones too, because for now we have only 3 people, 3 persons. Okay, so Natalia, you're welcome.
Hello, Oksana and Dmitry. My name is Natalia. I live in Moscow. Basically, I have economic background, and I work as finance director. I have also my own internet shop experience.
Okay.
And now I'm in the beginning of coaching career. I'm going to be a career coach and maybe business coach later. I'm sorry for voices because my little daughter is close to me, so I will switch off microphone.
You will switch your microphone. Okay, so Natalia, thank you for your short presentation. Okay, Oksana, and one question for you. Did you visit my webinar on Monday? Yeah?
No, unfortunately I didn't, because I have very tough schedule.
Okay.
So it's a bit complicated.
Okay,
but I've seen and recorded one of your previous webinars. I saw recording.
Okay, about English for coaches, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good. It's good. So we have also Anna. Anna, can you hear us? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, if it's possible, please switch on your video and just introduce yourself shortly.
What is relevant?
What is relevant? On each webinar, you can see and meet new people. So, for example, Oksana wasn't in our meetings before. That's why just your name, where are you from, your jobs. Maybe you have several jobs, not only coach. So your expectations about today's topic, it's practicing coaching sessions in English.
Okay. My name is Anna. As you already told, I'm from Moscow. By one of my activities, I am a professional coach. I studied in MAC with Chumakova Svetlana. I have a certification done. By my profession, I'm an HR person, as they call it. I worked for many years for international companies in English, so it's just a need of practice. That's why I'm here.
You're here.
For coaching and English. And by my initial profession, by my first diploma, I'm a teacher of English.
Okay,
so
great.
If anybody needs any help, you're welcome.
Okay, it's great. Good. So before we're waiting for some other participants, I would like to ask Anna and Natalia too. So how was yesterday's meeting for you? What was the most important in yesterday's meeting when you talked about books and coaching? So just short feedback. Maybe for Oksana it will be interesting too. It was yesterday. So, okay. Natalia, maybe you can start. Shortly, just short feedback, your opinion on yesterday's meeting.
Yesterday meeting was very useful for me because there are plenty of coaching books at the moment, both in Russian and in English, and it's difficult to choose what to read first. If you want some additional information for your basic education and coaching, and that was very useful to hear advices, to hear personal opinion about is this or that book difficult, what kind of language it is it practical or just theory and basic discussion and authors' thoughts on this subject. So I put down at least what I want to buy, and I'm going to follow this discussion by purchasing these books.
Okay, great. I'm very happy that you got some useful information for your work as a coach. Okay, Anna, what about you?
It was also rather useful to share the books with the colleagues, to get some resources, because I do try to read English constantly, and it's interesting to have books not only on HR management, business, or just day-to-day life, but also on coaching topics. Just to share the skills, experience, approaches, and etc.
Okay, well, good. So, and my question before we start real coaching. So, have you ever coached people in English? Oksana, Natalia, Anna, you're welcome to answer this question.
Yes, I did. I have such experience. Actually, when I studied at Maxim, a friend of mine, she's British Asian, and she needed a couple of coaching sessions. So I have such experience.
Okay. And are you happy with your previous experience in conducting English sessions?
It was pretty good, but I have to read more in English because I have a lack of terminology, especially if we are talking about different instruments.
Okay, good. So would you like to continue to conduct sessions in English in the future and maybe work with
not only
customers?
in English, I think.
Not
yes.
Not in English?
Not only in English.
Not only in English. Okay, you know several languages. Maybe you can...
yes, I can conduct in Polish and most probably in French as well.
In French as well. Okay, good. So, Natalia?
No, I don't have experience as a coach in English. I have small experience even in Russian.
In Russian, okay. To conduct sessions in Russian. Okay, so Anna. So Anna, are you busy or you can be with us at least for 45 minutes?
Unfortunately,
you're moving all the time.
Yeah, the reason is that I will have to rush for another meeting straight away after our, so I need to prepare some things, but it's okay. I'm all yours.
Okay, well, so the same question for you. Have you ever coached people in English?
No, unfortunately in English I didn't have such experience, and that's why actually I'm here, because I hope that probably I'll get some specific coaching lessons during our conversations, which I might probably do not yet know.
Okay, okay. Well, so let's deep into practice, yes? So my suggestion is to have a real session. Okay, I didn't know, or I haven't known before how many people will come today, so we have only 3 people. That's why let's do one session, let's say 25 minutes, maybe 20-25 minutes, and I need one person who is going to be a client, a coach, and observer. Okay.
I can be a client.
Observer if you want.
You can be, Anna, you can be a client or a coach.
No, observer.
Observer. Okay. So?
I can be a coach or client.
So, Natalia, you would like to be a client?
I can be a client or a coach.
Okay, Oksana. So, it's your decision to choose one role. So, client or coach?
Well, I can be a coach then. Yes, I don't have a request for a session. I wasn't ready actually to participate actively, so I have no idea about requests today. So I can be coach.
Okay, so Oksana, you're going to be a coach. Natalia, you have several seconds to think about your request. Please take maybe a small request, yeah, for 20 minutes. Let's do 20-minute session, Oksana, okay? So you're going to have only 20 minutes. So, and you have had such experience, that's why for you it will be easy. But anyway, if you have some questions, just feel free to ask me. I'm going to be here, and at any moment I can help you, okay?
Yes, just one question. Do we work via Zoom or via Skype?
Over Zoom, why? We don't need to change the platform, no. So, and me and Anna will disappear, just, I mean video, okay? So, and Anna, task for you just to be observer, make notes, maybe what are you noticing, what would you do differently if you were a coach, okay?
Maybe the client and the coach have some specific requests to watch while the process.
I mean, it's question for coach, not for a client. Okay, a client will explain, yeah, the request to the coach. Okay, Oksana, yeah. So we can do a little bit of mentoring. Okay, some elements.
Yeah,
okay.
It will be very useful.
Okay.
In such case, my request might be regarding communication skills and creativity regarding questions. Okay,
so you'd like to have some creative questions, yeah?
I'd like to check I'd like to have feedback how it works, because I found myself not very creative, but I guess like your opinion and Anna's opinion might be very useful.
Okay, focus on your questions first of all, yeah? Okay, well, so, okay, a little bit of mentoring, but the real mentoring will be tomorrow, okay? If you can join, I will tell it, or
I wish I could.
At the end. Okay, I'm going to record, so I'm like I'm doing now, each session. Okay, so enjoy your session, and yeah, have fun. Okay, Anna, I ask you to switch off camera and your microphone too. Okay, thank you. Okay, have fun, and let's see in 20 minutes.
See you. So, good afternoon, Natalia.
Hello.
What would you like to talk about today?
Today I want to think of this thing. At the moment, I'm going to start my my practice and maybe start to attract clients, because I finished coaching school recently, and now I'm preparing something like commercial proposal, explaining who am I, what I want, what I can offer for clients, and I want to add some values. I want to express my values in this commercial proposal. So, and today I want to think, discuss, or make such research what it could be.
Mm-hmm. So, what should be the best result of the session for you today?
The best result, the best result would be if I catch some ideas, maybe 1, 2, 3, of what important things I should include in this commercial proposal.
And by those important things, do you mean values part? Did I get you properly?
Yes. I want not only to tell I'm going to be as a career coach. So I want in this commercial proposal not only to explain that my name is Natalia, I'm a career coach, and I can help you to create your career strategy and to think about your way in profession. I want to explain why it is important for me, so that the client can understand my values in life, and if it is similar maybe to the client, so we can connect through these values, because a person can understand what is important for me in life, and maybe if it is the same for this person, it will be like connection even before real session, before real work, that we are on the same wave, that we understand each other, we have the same values, and that's why we can communicate, that's why I can help.
Mm-hmm. So basically you would like to do it to identify your clients in an easier way, right?
Identify my clients?
Yes.
I think that it is not me who will identify my clients. It is clients who will identify if I fit them, if I'm the person who is from the same of the same values.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. So Natalia, what is important for you in life?
Important for me in life? Everything. It's a difficult question. I want more to concentrate on why it is important, this coaching work for me, why I can help people.
Okay. Have you ever worked? Okay, as far as I work with coach, I will ask certain questions for you as coach who was working during your studies. Have you ever thought about your values and mission?
Thought?
Have you ever wrote down your values and your mission?
I think that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying to define it for myself, and as a consequence to include in this self-presentation and in this self-proposal.
So you've never worked on this question before, right?
Never thought. Well, I had some thoughts, and what I already so in fact I already wrote this commercial proposal, and I included that I can help to people build their career, to clarify things about their career, because I like to develop myself, because I like learning. I can say that I'm a lifelong learner, because it's like my passion. It's the best time spent for me to learn something new. And I think that I want people around also to be more curious about life around, be curious more about themselves, and in this way to develop.
So
because for me, it's this curiosity to life and will to discover things, will to develop yourself, a will to always learn something new. These all things for me are about love to life. That's what I already thought and included in my my self-presentation and my this proposal. It is called self-presentation, I think.
Yes, that's true. So basically there are all two basic values, learning and self-development.
Learning and self-development. Yes, that's what I already thought, and explained that these things for me are about love to life. This is like value.
Okay, you're going to be a career coach. How do you think? What else is important for you in career sense?
For me, in career, in my own career.
Yes, in your own career.
In my own career. In my own career, it is important to obtain results, to do my work or to do my job in good atmosphere, in good relations with everybody, with colleagues, clients, finance auditors. Because I don't like when people arguing, competing. And what came to my mind recently, I understood that I don't want to develop myself further in finance field, because I feel that I can do it and I have good results in this field in terms of career. But it's not like passion to me. I'm not crazy about going to finance directors conference or reading books on this term. And so I understand that, for example, as for coaching, my new field, I wish to read about it all the time, to watch webinars, to practice it. So here, development for me is important, and I understand now that career way for me is this will to develop in this field. If you can do it, but you don't want to develop yourself further in this field, there is no sense to do it, even if you have results here.
Okay, so regarding you, career is important. In career, it's important to have to provide employer or yourself, if you work as a private entrepreneur, with good results, have good atmosphere and good relationship with clients, customers, and colleagues.
Yes.
And also one more point that is important for you is to be motivated for development through interest to what you're doing actually.
Yes. This development and interest, it's, I think, it's again about curiosity in this field.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that might be a value for you?
Might be what for me?
Might be valuable for you.
Might be valuable for me. As for me personally, I like to communicate with people, to meet new people. I like, as I worked in international company, so I like that we had this intercultural communication all the time with Japanese people or Americans and so on. Like it was part of the working process. These points.
Okay, and if we look at your life behind career, what else is important for you?
Behind career, of course, my family, my children. Important, my friends.
Anything else?
Anything else? These are the key things. Like my family.
Your family, children, friends. Learning, self-development, interest, curiosity, atmosphere, good relationship with colleagues, customers, and clients. Good atmosphere. Anything else?
Can't think of anything else at the moment.
So those are basic values that we can sum up and include in your presentation.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Should I repeat it once again for you to write down, or you've made notes already?
No, these things are already included. About self-development, about
about results, atmosphere, relationship.
I'm not sure how can I include it in my self-presentation. I want to help people to build career because I like good atmosphere. Can't combine these two things.
How do you think, Natalia, is good atmosphere important for clients you work with at work?
At work? Yes, which is important for everybody, I think. Most people prefer to work like in a good environment. Yes, in friendly environment.
And how do you think, are results important for people?
Results? Yes, I think that's why people come to coaches, because they need these results faster than if they do it by themselves. Because coaching is always about results.
Okay. And what about results at work? Are they important?
Yes, they are important.
Okay. What about interest and curiosity to what people do at work? Is it important as a factor that helps us to choose work?
I think not for everybody. Maybe some people value something different.
Like finance.
Yes, like finance, like status, social status, like influence on other people. Are you working alone or influence other people? There are many factors that can be most important when people choose work.
But still, for some clients, it might be a point, right?
Yes, for some clients, yes.
And regarding your values like family, children, and friends, how do you think, is it important for people to know how to keep life balanced? I mean, between work and professional development, family, friends, and children?
Of course, work balance is important for all people. And some people even need a kind of reminder for themselves to keep this balance.
So, do you have any ideas how to incorporate all your values we were talking about for a few last minutes into your self-presentation?
Yes, maybe I will add this about balance. I will add balance, and it can sound something like I can help you to find yourself, to define your true way in professional development, and it is important for me to help people because I feel like self-development and life balance between career and personal life can make people happy.
Okay, and one more question I have for you. As a career coach, do you work on values of your clients who come with different kind of requests?
Yes. We need to understand the client. The clients need to understand their own values, their own strengths, their interests, talents, and then to combine all of it with business reality so that as a consequence to find this best way for self-expression, самореализация.
Okay. Self-realization, if I'm not wrong. Okay, one more question that I have for you. Ideally, what kind of result your client might get coming through the whole career coaching process?
The best result for the client?
Ideal result as you might see it as a coach.
That's a good question. I think ideal result might be not only as career growth as a result of coaching or career radical changes in career, but sometimes it is important just to understand what is valuable at my current job and how can I better express my talents here. Maybe just to look closer at this, at yourself, to understand yourself better, and at the end it might happen that a person understands that I don't need to change job. In fact, I can express all my talents and strengths here and find this self-realization. And if not, if a person finally decides to change company or to change profession, he or she does it with self-conscious, with deep understanding of his or her inner world, not only because it is popular to run on career stairs, or just because it is social, like it is social standards. So the best result would be that a person takes any career decisions with deep understanding of his core values, strengths, interests, and etc.
Okay. So Dmitry remind us about like 4 minutes left, and we're going to sum up results of our like mini session. So we defined your values today, like learning, development, results, atmosphere, relationship, family, friends, children, and you have some ideas how to incorporate all those values to presentation, your self-presentation, and you have an idea what kind of best result might it bring for your client, right?
Yes, Sana, thank you very much for today's session. And this last question about what would be the best result of career coaching process for clients was very powerful for me. And that was it. I found it. I catch this idea. What I need to put down in my self-presentation, and it is not only about, as I said, career growth, up vertical, but it is the best result is that a person takes any decision, any career decision, with deep understanding of himself.
Okay.
Thank you very much for this question.
Okay, my pleasure. And so what will you do with all this information and all those values that we found inside of you? What will be your plan?
Good to know them, but as I told, the best part of today that I'm going to use today, that was about ideal result.
Okay, good. Thank you, Natalia, for your session. It was very interesting to work with such interesting request of coach within such a short period of time. So I'm grateful for your participation.
Thank you. I felt very comfortable with you, and I understood very good what you were asking, and I think the rapport attitude between us was very good. I felt very comfortable. I wish you good luck in your multi-language coaching future.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So thank you, colleagues. Thank you for excellent job. I like it really. So Oksana, your questions, your wonderful language, it's great. So how would you rate your work as a coach? What did you do well? What maybe you could do differently the second time?
Well, second time I would differently start coaching session because I wasn't sure about what technique to use for values. For working with values,
okay.
So definitely I would start in differently.
Okay.
But so it took me some. As far as I used, I wasn't very confident about technique. I needed some time to find the right way to go with Natalia.
Okay.
But it was very interesting, and at the end, I guess I found the way and the values.
Okay.
So for 20 minutes, I would say it was 8 or 9 points out of 10.
Okay, great. What would be a 10 for you or a 9 for you?
A 9?
9 or 10, so.
10, it would be like go in and go straight.
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
I mean by that very good rapport with client, confidence about algorithm used,
Yep.
and result.
Okay, good. Thank you for your feedback. So, Natalia, Anna, what is your feedback? Natalia as a client, and Anna, maybe you've made some notes as observer, and maybe you'd like to share them with us.
Natalia first, maybe, as the client, or she disappeared?
She has disappeared. Okay, Anna, please use this time, yeah? Your feedback for Oksana, for Oksana's work.
I understand how difficult it is to work with clients, and especially with the values request. And I probably would name some things which I noticed just because I always noticed them in me while doing sessions. And the things which I keep on working on, but they are not that simple. And the first thing which I noticed is, I think is normal for all the coaches who are on this way to learn the skills and mastery profession. It's open questions and closed questions. So I think that we need to be more concentrated on open questions. To ask questions with the answers yes or no, as I was taught, it's better just for checking your understanding. And you explain this to client. And to get more ideas from clients, you better ask open questions. Why do you think that these are your values? Why do you think to add something more? What is missing on the list? Not trying to guess for the client. The same thing goes for, I would call it conclusions. When coach tries to make some conclusions, and to my mind, in some cases, we prevent clients from insights by doing this. I'm not sure if you understand me or not. I probably would give some examples. When there was a question about family, kids, and friends, Oksana was saying something like, are these values or not, or something like that, yeah? I would not probably suggest any values to the client, but I would try to go deeper, to dig deeper, to get the values from her. Of course, I understand that 20 minutes is just nothing for the investigation and everything. But if we are speaking about developing our skills, then I would think that my note would be useful. Because we need to remember that we're not trying to switch our picture of the world to the client, but we need to get his or her picture. Though I still completely realize that values is one of the most difficult requests from the clients to work with. And for me, it's actually like a complete catastrophe when the client wants to get his values.
Okay.
verbalized it, we can say that.
Mm-hmm. Anna, something else?
Yeah, maybe some points on the coach session structure. I mean, from the formal point of view, but still, because of the lack of the time now, I think it's really important. But what I've noticed from my practice, maybe it could be also useful for you. It's very, very important to ask the client to measure the result, to scale it in terms of being pleased with that, and to enumerate things which were new, which was different or extra from their previous experience, and what is the value in the result. Because, you know, it's very interesting, but I noticed that sometimes only at this point of session, client starts gets insights. It's very interesting, but it happens very often. And only when he starts to rethink the session, the work and the result, he starts saying, wow, you know, I just realized that I never thought that, but now I see, wow. Maybe this could be valued for you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Anna, for such deep feedback. Actually, for structure, it was absolutely new experience for me because I have never seen such approach. Regarding questions and conclusions, okay, I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay.
It's also maybe one of the first experience to to give feedback. Of course, we did it through the study and sometimes
we learn together. You know, we learn together from each other. It's okay, yeah. It's a good opportunity to practice together. Okay, before I tell my feedback to you, Oksana, so Natalia, in 1-2 minutes, just in short, how was this session for you?
I think Oksana did a great job. Thank you very much. And additional challenge for you was extra baby noises around me. So I think that was also a little bit more difficult for you to concentrate on the client because of different noises around. I felt very good during the session, and actually I think we discussed what was valuable in the session, and I told that which exact powerful question was good for me. So in fact, I didn't expect that for 20 minutes we can find any new idea. So I'm absolutely happy that I think it is like MCC coaches level to get results in 20 minutes. Normally it took about 1 hour for normal coach.
Right.
Вытащить из клиента, не знаю как. To pull out of the client.
To take out from the client, you can say too.
Yes, to take out from the client some new ideas, some insights.
Yeah,
so Oksana, MCC level for this challenge.
Okay, Natalia, thank you for your feedback. So, colleagues, we have 10 minutes. That's why I would like to express my opinion. Don't forget, it was in English, so it's not our native tongue. That's why it was great, Oksana. I loved your questions. I loved your beautiful language, okay? And, of course, summary. So, between summary was great. So, what I would change regarding my experience, at the end of the session, let your client sum up the results of the session. So I agree with Anna. Sometimes the client can get some ideas, some insights. Don't do his or her work, yeah? Always. Okay. So now I always let my client to sum up the session, to recap. So there is a word recap. Recap, to sum up the session. Not me is doing that, yeah? So the client. And sometimes client has some ideas, some spontaneous ideas, okay? So, okay, I agree with Anna too. So you used pretty many closed questions. So of course, open questions are much more effective. So please pay attention to that. And but anyway, so as we mentioned, 20 minutes, it was 20-minute session. It was in English, and Natalia got results, some ideas. And of course, it was a challenge situation with noise. For example, as for me, it's pretty difficult to concentrate on my coach's work if there are some distractions like noise. I don't know, maybe for you it wasn't issue, but for me it's always issue, you know? That's why.
Always issue, Dmitry, but I have lots of practice in working with mom, with kids.
Yeah? Okay, that's why. So you seem
that's what I wanted to say. Dmitry, you just need practice.
Okay, I need kids, yeah? I need moms
with small kids.
As clients, yeah? But anyway, so Oksana, you see...
That's not a problem after some practice.
Yeah. So, Oksana, you seemed pretty good, relaxed, and effective. English-speaking coach. I liked your job, so, and 25 minutes, 20 minutes, it's nothing in comparison to 1 hour session, okay? Maybe... It was great. It was really great. I enjoy it to the fullest, okay? Of course, we can improve our skills, coaching skills all our life. We should do that, yeah?
Always can.
It's never ending process, okay? But maybe if you want some language feedback, maybe some little things.
Always. It's always welcome because I don't learn English.
Yeah, but okay, as I tell my students, coaching students, please love making mistakes. So, but of course, as a teacher, I should maybe so tell some mistakes, okay? So, Oksana, for you, maybe just okay. Let me see. Okay, выбрать работу. У вас было в каком-то моменте выбрать работу. Выбрать работу. How would you say in English? Выбрать работу.
How would you choose your job?
Your job. Okay, у вас прозвучало to choose work. Okay, work, job. You know the difference, yeah? So, work.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, but maybe only this. Okay, Natalia, for you. Построить карьеру. So you said to build career, it's okay too, but another verb would be nicer and more natural to say. Построить карьеру. Any ideas?
Develop career.
To make career. So, to make career, to develop. Okay, all options are good, but maybe to make career sounds more natural, okay? So, социальный статус, Наталья, как еще раз вы скажете социальный статус?
Social status.
Social status or social position, status, pronunciation, social position. Okay, so you talked about balance. I would add work-life balance maybe, yeah? This definition maybe, yeah? Work-life balance. Окей, самореализация. Немножко вы запнулись на самореализации. Как мы скажем, коллеги? Самореализация.
Ну, я пыталась подсказать self-realization, но я не уверена по поводу
термина. Yeah, you're right. Or self-fulfillment. It's good too. Fulfillment or personal fulfillment. So, all these options are okay to use. И по карьерной лестнице, Наталья, у вас была карьерная лестница. Как мы скажем? Коллеги.
Career ladder.
Career ladders, yeah. Okay.
Я забыла это слово лестница, вообще даже не карьерная, а просто лестница.
Okay, there is expression to move up the career ladder, как бы двигаться вверх по карьерной лестнице. To move up the career ladder. Okay?
Dmitry, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I have some doubt about the building career and the making career.
Mm-hmm.
I would not, in this case, think in terms of right or wrong. I would better think in terms of making career as a result of the level of the position you reach, and building career in terms of building your skills, experience, and professionalism for making career in terms of steps by the positions. Okay. So I think that both terms are right, but in every particular situation and meaning you need.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, maybe you're right. Of course, it depends what we mean exactly, yeah? But talking with native speakers, they always use making career, but you're right. So if we mean other point, other factor, maybe, yeah. So it depends, okay. But
yeah, making career, they usually tell the term speak about when they speak about reaching the particular level they target to, they aim to. So making career means moving from job to job in terms of level of the position in a hierarchy.
It can be.
Building career means developing your competencies, your communication skills, your professionalism, widening your expertise, and etc.
Maybe you're right.
In hierarchy.
Anna, so it's linguistic point, so we can discuss the same in Russian, but from native speakers, I usually listen and hear to make career. Maybe you're right, but I've never heard to build career from native speakers. It's just my observation, yeah? But it's so nuanced, and you can be right, and I can be right, but okay, it's according to our experience, yeah? But it's very nuanced. So I would suggest to make career. Okay, regarding my experience with native speakers, English native speakers, but okay, why not? To build career, it's possible too. But I think
the reason I'm asking is that while I was studying with CIPD and British professors, we had both terms in different meanings. So.
Okay, good. But you know, it depends on a country, for example. So in American English, British English, Australian English. Okay, but I think it's not the point of our meeting, yeah? So we can argue or not argue to discuss the differences during 1 hour or more. Let's recap our meeting today. And okay, I would like to remind you of next meetings or next topics we're going to have. So tomorrow it will be at 12 o'clock, the same time, mentoring in English. So we're going to have 2 ACC mentors, including me, and discuss the transcript of coaching sessions. So you're welcome to join us. And on Friday, it will be the last event of our English coaching week. So we're going to discuss English and coaching. Is it a good combination for your career, so or not? So you're welcome to join 2 meetings, okay? If you have time and you're available for that, okay? Good. So we have just 1 minute. Okay, what was useful for you on this meeting? So maybe some feedback from you. It's very useful for me to
experience and mentoring and feedback.
Okay, good. So for coaches, it's always a very good point to get some mentoring and comments from experienced colleagues like we are. Okay.
Yeah.
So Natalia, Anna?
For me, it was very valuable in terms of watching the coach session, work of the coach, seeing the way the client asks questions, because you know when you watch the session, you do it in parallel yourself in your mind, and you also mark things, what would you do in this or that case, would you do differently. So it's a great experience to check your own skills, to improve something, to make notes. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay, thank you, Natalia.
Colleagues, thank you very much for your time today. I really enjoyed today's meeting, and for me it was a good practice of English because I had the opportunity to speak a lot, and actually I've got practical value which I can use in my my self-presentation. So thank you.
Okay, great, colleagues. So have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow or the day after tomorrow on Friday, okay? So bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.